I think that thinking is important.
I think that thinking is so important.
Okay,
you know?
I think Vitality will take it. They look clean.
Yeah.
And they just looked more cohesive with a more defined game plan.
They do.
And Malrang was, he giveth and he taketh, but he took a bit too much.
It's not propaganda, GB. Like, listen.
It's a bit propaganda.
Yeah, look, the good plays were great. The bad plays were bad.
Yeah.
So take the best from it and just, you know.
And he did more bad plays than good plays.
Yeah, but.
And normally we would say that's bad.
But, like, the Shy didn't win a world championship by being consistent.
No, but he did more good plays than bad plays.
No, but his foundationalizing of his play, his bottom was down here, and I'm like pointing down the desk, but his high was like unbelievable. Like,
and Malrang has shown that high?
If anyone says that Zeus' peak is higher than the Shy's, they are banned. Like, no, don't ever. Dude, Zeus is insane and has been insane.
The difference between the competition of the Shy and Zeus,
like, we need them in their peak diverse, but that's never going to happen.
It's unlucky. All we do have...
Until IG gets Worlds and then Humble Life somehow get better than they currently are.
I think it's more likely that Humble will get Worlds than IG, but we are in the draft here.
Whoa! Simmer down and
They just need to be, what, they have 4 seeds from Korea. They just need to be top 4.
Okay, look.
No, they're the third best right now.
IG, bro, the insult there was real. Don't be so mean.
Okay, sorry. Well, Navi,
team. Go. Yeah.
Get back into the game.
Yeah, you take me.
Okay, first pick here from Navi. Let's see what they got. Vitality did the Orianna last game, and I think that really took away a lot from Larssen. He's going to actually go towards the Ryze. He did play it yesterday.
Yep.
Didn't love him on it. I'm going to be frank. I think... Let me check what his KDA was. He went...
He was 1.1.
Yeah, but what was his stat? He went 5 and 7.
Okay.
I mean, it was actually was a good early game, now that I think about it. That was a really long 48-minute game.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a good start, but then he kind of got outscaled and struggled in the mid-game. And it's going to be Annie answered here, actually, by Czajek. So kind of matching utility with utility here, with both having strong carry junglers, Zhao on the side of Vitality and Wukong for Navi. I definitely prefer the Wukong side. I think Wukong is a much stronger champion and has much better scaling. But Navi getting the Sion as well feels really, really good for them. That champ, I love Sion right now. I think he's just so strong, so hard to kill.
Yep. Good in swaps, good all round. A lot of lanes struggle to punish. I feel like Aatrox was the go-to of like, okay, Aatrox can also like kind of scale in the lane, but does fine into this tank. But let's see if Nako wants to take it. Ambessa, another option. Like, what bruiser can we help set up? And a strong AD option top for Nako when you think about him being the playmaker.
I definitely like the Ambessa. I think it's been kind of the best performance bruiser we've seen thus far.
Sure.
Has insane scaling, just does so much damage once you start getting some points into that ultimate, getting that armor penetration, and just has so good backline access. If you hit the ultimate, the enemy carry is just dead.
Yeah, true. I'm surprised this series, though, in our drafts, like, we haven't had any Yunara priority. It's come to second bans.
Yeah.
After game 1, when we saw that banned away, I believe, by Vitality on blue side.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's banned maybe again here on the 5th ban from Vitality, or even by Navi if they think Carzzy's going to pick it on 4.
Yeah.
I think for both teams, it's pretty decent this game. Just getting some mobility. Like, you really want the mobile ADC for both sides, because if you don't have any mobility against this Wukong Sion, you're going to get run down. If you don't have mobility against the Ambessa and Annie, it's going to be really difficult to not get exploded. And already you have the Kai'Sa taken away, hopefully as well, to deny some of that dash threat.
So then what, if you want mobility, you're talking about like Ezreal maybe, as Jinx gets banned away by Vitality?
I would think you're fine with enemy having Jinx. The only worry is then they kind of have this Exodia front-to-back comp with the Sion, Wukong, and the Jinx. I understand it from that perspective. But we'll see. I think the thing with Ezreal right now is he's really weak, very low win rate in solo queue, not many people playing him. Even Dragdar, the best Ezreal in EU, is very, very...
I thought you were the best Ezreal in EU.
Nah, I'm not that good Ezreal.
Oh, okay.
I'm more of like a Kai'Sa-driven type of vibe.
You think you're the best Kai'Sa in EU?
No, I don't think I'm the best Kai'Sa in EU.
What are you the best in EU right now?
I was the best of Fields in EU, I'd say.
Oh.
Back in season 12.
Well, hey, that's up. You want to talk front to back?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
The Jackspektra version of, you know, Aphelios could be up and available for Navi. Also for Vitality, as Yunara gets banned away. There's the Alistar.
Yeah.
Because Rel is up.
I mean, Alistar just does such a good job at being single frontline.
Yep.
Really happy to see that. We'll see what ADC Navi wants to go for. I mean, Aphelios, if you want to try to go for that full front to back, the only thing is you have a lot of threats to deal with.
It is a hard game to play, isn't it? Mobile AD carry, hey?
So I think you really need something to peel him if you're going to go for it. And Braum does peel well.
You like Lucian here with it? Is that the goal for Hansumdi?
I just feel like I haven't seen much success from Lucian in general in competitive. Ruler had a decent game on it today. But other than that, like when we've seen GX try to pull it off, it hasn't looked the greatest. Carzzy played it in their first series and didn't look very good. But it's what they're going to go for. We'll see if they can make it work. It's an incredibly obnoxious combo. You proc the Braum passive so damn fast.
Sure.
And, as you can see, it's 0-5 in the LEC. Just hasn't had the best success. But you do have great mobility, you have great snowballing, so we really want to see some early game aggression from this Navi bot lane.
Okay, Lucian locked in. Now, biggest question is for Carzzy. How does he cement this? Ezreal was floating around as an idea. We've already had Xayah before. Anything else I'm missing?
I think you need some tank killing, for sure. Because now you have Braum, Wukong...
Ziggs!
Ziggs?
I guess you had low AP with Annie being the only source.
Yeah, but that's not a good tank killer. I think it's really hard to kill these tanks here if they can start to get going now. At the same time, though, you do have some poke, but I don't know. Trying to fit it in my head that Carzzy is playing Ziggs is very hard for me. I can't really imagine him playing it.
True.
But we'll see if they can make it work. They do have a very good wombo combo. If they get the Annie ult, get the Ziggs ult, get the Ambessa in there, then they can do a lot. But at the same time, if it comes to a point where Nako falls slightly behind, all they need to do is buy MR, and Adam, Thayger, and Malrang are unkillable.
Yeah, very true. I mean, again, a very hard game. Adam also in the forefront, again with the second Sion game of the split. Maybe something here for Navi as they're on death's door. It has not been a good start to the organization's debut here in the LEC, or should I say their return to League of Legends.
Feels like a debut, honestly.
It does feel like a debut. I mean, it's been that long since we've seen them in other regions, since we've seen, you know, the Navi name floating around.
Yeah. But it's cool to see them. I think it brings some breath of fresh air into the league, even though it feels a little bit right now like Rogue 2.0. But I think especially going into next year, seeing what type of roster they'll cook up and what they'll try to create, I'm very excited to see that. And we'll get to see what they have against Vitality here in Game 2.
You know what the crazy thing is with this format? I mean, if Navi lose this series, if they then eventually get knocked out of playoffs, which people expect, it's August. And they won't play again until January.
They're done for the year.
That'll be 4 months. It could end here. It could be the thing that seals the deal. Remember as well that Vitality, with a win here, GX will get locked 2 in the group. They will get locked in top 4. MKOI are already locked with their 2-1. And it kind of just makes the run for anyone else above these two teams right now a little bit easier.
Well, you know what Carzzy always tweets?
What?
V for vacation, baby. So he wants that paid vacation.
Well, I
with
mean,
the Ziggs looking as well, maybe not.
What are you saying? Well, I mean, Vitality win this series, and they won't be going on vacation. They'll be in the They will be going towards the cross-play group decider. Of course, there are scenarios where Navi can still make it, but again, it's just not in their hands. It just feels so difficult, and that's the thing. Single round robin, you kind of have to be on your A game from the start of the split. I feel like we've seen, yesterday we were talking about it at the start of broadcast. We saw Navi versus MKOI, and it was like, those actually should have been wins. There should have been at least one, maybe wins. 2.
Especially that first game. That was like they have Soul, Elder spawning, Tiger's face extended.
The early game macro, I felt like their decision making was really good.
Yeah.
And that seems very basic and plain, but baseline, it felt very good. You could see the potential.
That's true. I think you do have to throw a bit of criticism towards MKOI though, because last game, while it was close, it still looked Vitality favored all around. Yeah. And it looked like more of a stomp than what we saw from MKOI yesterday.
True.
And of course, they haven't had that much practice, coming in after a break, after a long, grueling schedule. At the same time, though, this is a very punishing format where you don't have time to rest and recuperate much.
Very true, actually. And again, that's why, rosters like KC to get the ball rolling early. They can just kind of smash through, have already locked top 2.
Yeah.
Now, we're talking about the format because, this is a new format, and a lot of people won't understand that KC, because they're locked in top 2, in playoffs, they just have to win one best of 5, and they go to Worlds. Yeah. Because they'll guarantee minimum top 3. So
it does feel pretty crazy.
It is crazy, but that's all KC have to do. That's what you get, that's why getting a 3-0 start is really, really, really good. It's different for Fnatic in the other group because BDS and G2 are trailing, and we're not at the same stage, but still, just has to be said that Getting that early start is really important. Anyway, yapping away, Jack.
Yeah.
It's a Ziggs game. You got to yap away.
But the thing is, it's a Ziggs game, that's true, but we have some trades. Nothing happens.
Oh my god, there's a wall.
Wow. I mean, yeah. I think bot lane is not going to be the key focal point in this game. I think the most important lane in this game, to be honest, is mid lane and top lane. Mid lane because they both have insane gank setup for their junglers. Both of them have point and click CC, so whenever the junglers start to want to interact with those lanes, a lot can happen. And also top lane just because it's such an easy win con for both sides. If Nako gets incredibly fed, it's so easy for the rest of Vitality to play because they can always rely on his damage to kill the tanks. While if Nako falls behind, suddenly, as I said earlier, you start stacking that MR, and the Annie and Ziggs are just not doing enough damage to get through this beefy front line.
The problem is as well, is if that MR, like that, it's a domino effect, right? So if Nako doesn't get ahead, it's like, well then Carzzy's life is hard. It's not just about him.
Yeah.
So like that you bring that up and how important top lane is. Push is already coming through, and as you expect, Nako has got the shove, but Adam's keeping up in CS. He's actually not that far behind, and the trades are going up. He is up. 2 CS.
Wow.
Big.
Good trades here onto Carzzy.
Yeah, Lucian, Braum, who would have guessed?
Yeah. You really want to get more than just this, ideally.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the Ziggs can take some bad trades, and as long as he gets that lost chapter, he gets the TP back and kind of avoid all of it. And it's really once he gets that lost chapter that Fleshy can become more unlocked, start roaming, and you get to see the classic just Ziggs kind of wave clearing.
Are you digging Ziggs 80 carry these days? Because I know it popped up a little bit with the chat. Yeah, I know
I
it's
hate
boring.
mages. Actually, I like Hwei. I think Hwei is like mage Aphelios.
Yeah, but
I like Hwei.
Isn't he boring as well?
Like Hwei is cool because you always, like the same with the Aphelios, you always feel like you could have done something better. You could have used your spell smarter, and you feel like you're cool because you're playing like a complicated champion.
But don't you think Ziggs is complicated or not? You just throw everything.
I mean, Ziggs is just, I don't know, I don't like Ziggs. Ziggs is like annoying complicated.
But
like
everything's a skill shot.
Everything's a skill shot, but you just use it on minions most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's not as satisfying. It's a hard to hit skill shot. It's not satisfying. I don't know.
I'm just trying to get the difference between Hwei and Ziggs because it's like...
Because Hwei feels good to play and Ziggs doesn't feel good to play. I don't know. It's that simple.
I just
like Hwei, when you proc the passive, you feel so good.
Yeah.
And he has like good combos and stuff. Ziggs has one combo, which is like you W someone into your Q.
Yep.
But that's so hard. I can never do it.
True.
Like, it's so hard. I've never seen anybody do it.
Well, because you got
only Veigar V2 told me to do it, and he can do it, but nobody else can do it.
Okay.
I've never seen it. Like if we see Carzzy doing it this game, we gotta point it out and glaze him for it.
Okay. So W into Q, yeah. Like you pop them
you throw them into your own Q.
Yeah.
You can do it with the ulti as well.
You know,
but the ulti it's easier because ulti is very big.
LCK caster Orcs, shout out to Orcs, who's probably actually, what time is it in Korea right now, do you know?
They're 7 hours ahead, so that means it's like...
It's definitely bedtime.
Yeah.
But
for the gamers, probably not.
He has an alternative account called Zoggs, where he just plays Ziggs. He is the Ziggs aficionado.
Oh.
And he told me, he said, always land your Qs on the full. You know, don't let it bounce.
You don't. When it bounces, like everybody does
just walk. Just walk away.
You have to just click on their heads.
And he said, whenever someone charges you, you just press W on you, and it's a great escape. Disengage and escape. For now, we're not going to see any action with it because NAVI have control in bot, and that leads to Dragon. And this is going to be a soul-based early game unless any of that action comes through from the Lucian Braum, or as you said, they're able to scale up, get MR, and just force some of these fights early.
Actually, the Kobe combo is fun on Ziggs.
Where
you W yourself and they mid air Q.
Oh, yeah.
That feels fun. That feels fun.
I mean,
that's the best part about Ziggs.
It is slow and it can be boring, but like if you can farm, it just feels it's so satisfying as Ziggs, being able to farm and insta clear waves of like what one item, one and a bit item, you know? Like level 9 Q.
Oh, Larssen.
Okay, there we go. There's a pick and Lyncas sets up. Wind becomes lightning.
Oh.
Larssen's gonna flash away, but
he's got the face rush.
Yeah, he's
a fast boy, but
double summoner here, and Czajek's about to get stunned. He matches it, gets a stun out. The incinerate down. Tibbers helps out, and Larssen's going to die eventually. Flashed by Lyncas. He was sick of waiting.
Maybe a bit over-eager flash there for
Maybe
Lyncas.
didn't need it.
Yeah, but they are able to get him. Shows why we talked about mid lane and how high gank threat they have. Just that point-and-click CC makes it so easy to set up both junglers.
Yeah.
But now, on the bright side for Navi, that's both flash down from Lyncas and Czajek going into this grub fight. So if Thayger now with the level 6. Oh, that's Fleshy.
Is he in trouble? He's not level 6, so he can't negate any damage. Bit of bouncing bombs thrown out, and Unsummer takes a trade. But yeah, Fleshy playing on the edge here as he's got Smite in his inventory, so no combat summoner.
In his inventory?
In his sorry, different game.
He's got Smite on his game, on his PC. That's what he's playing.
Have you
Did you ever play Smite? I never played Smite.
I never played Smite, no. You know, I was thinking about WASD controls for some reason. Because I was thinking like DNF, which is not DNF, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the team, guys. I'm talking about, you know, the numbers. On your keep team. No, I'm not talking about DNF. Oh. That would be interesting. When you have WASD, like, I think it's your Q is on your right click.
Oh.
Like, you obviously can remap it, but if you have buttons on your mouse.
But did you try WASD?
No, I have not. I'm not that much of an influencer. I'm not that popular. But I'm looking forward to it. It's on PvE now, no?
I don't think so, yeah.
No, not yet.
I'm not sure, maybe it is.
Because everyone's talking about 80 carries, but as Czajek gets a stun here and Malrang joins in, I do feel like it's going to level me up. Yeah. And that's what I really care. You know, maybe finally that's how I break into Diamond. WASD. But then people are going to be like, you couldn't do it without the buttons as that sign ulti went nowhere. Fleshy outplays it, sends Adam upwards. And that Alistar absolutely smurfed on that monster. Fleshy, nicely done, but Adam kind of sent it.
I think Adam might need some WASD after that one. He's looking a bit dizzy. Clicking right into enemy tower there as Fleshy sets up the insect nicely, getting that kill for Vitality.
He really wanted the game to snowball.
Yeah, he wanted to get some action. He was bored.
He was bored.
You know, something like that was a term often we used in my ult. Speak of the devil.
Is Carzzy in trouble? Flashes away from the ulti. There's Mega Inferno Bomb. Hansam D is low and Fleshy's back in, but remember, Bird Flash before, so Hex Flash can't do too much as Carzzy builds his space and Hansam D's run out of juice.
Okay, some nice trades here for Vitality. One of the terms we used in my old team was we would just say that somebody, like, they'll just get bored. Just wait, guys, he'll get bored, you know? Because, like, people do sometimes often just get bored. They just want to make something happen.
Did you get bored? Did you?
Sometimes. When I play, like, Alistar or something, sometimes I get bored.
And you just like, I just want to go and let's just fight.
I just want to fight, you know? Like, my champ's supposed to snowball, I should do something, and then things go bad. Because they always go bad.
Sion's not really in that basket, though. I don't think a Sion will go, man, I need a snowball.
That's true.
I really need to happen now.
But when you play on a bad team, you often feel like you're just, like, slowly losing the game if you're not winning the game.
I get the proactivity. Look, it's only 2 kills. Small godly for Vitality is cheeky little jungle bush moment from Lyncas. He's on a control ward, so he's fine for now. He's going to walk down lane.
Sneaking.
I still think he hasn't been seen. No, he's still sneaking, and Fleshy can't get nearby. NAVI pull back to their turret, and
he fooled us even.
He did fool us. Observers toggled the vision off.
That they did.
They very sneaky.
Okay. Overall, though, Carzzy sitting at completely equal CS.
Yeah.
With an Alistar into Braum, you have like double counter pick here for NAVI. They're very, very good here for Vitality.
It's a dream. The only thing I will say is, like, NAVI probably happy they didn't give any grubs over to Vitality, because Ziggs with grubs is pretty repugnant, you know?
For sure. That's repulsive, even one might say.
Yeah, would say repulsive. I'm assuming repugnant is like...
Is that even a word?
Consistently pungent? Well, pungent's like a strong odor, right? So it's probably nothing to do with grubs. Repugnant is like, what, we do it again? Ulti late? Didn't he just have that culling? I swear that cooldown was like 40 seconds, but now it's down again as Lyncas is top, and Hansam D and Malrang are really trying to get things cooking.
Yeah, they keep trying to force, but they're not able to get anything. And now it's Vitality with full control of enemy jungle, forcing Thayger out, able to pick up the Grom. And they're kind of able to continue snowballing this gold lead a little bit more. So it sits at 1k right now, but you can see Nako, 20 CS lead. And now Carzzy, after crashing this wave, it's up 1 CS, not too shabby.
1 CS, oh, big. Adam's going to ult for the wave, and as you said, Nako got alone time, denies bot wave too.
You know what I feel like you should play, Jake?
What?
AD Sion. I feel like that's something
right up your alley. That did get buffed.
That did get buffed.
That did get buffed.
I feel like AD Brewster Sion.
You think I'm like Baus or something, am I?
I think you'd enjoy that type of gameplay.
It is degenerate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not to say anything about Baus, but Baus is degenerate. That's me saying something about him. But to be fair, that's the best kind of... I mean, look, we've all played League of... When you're in the audience today, in the chat, wherever you are, most of us are degenerates, okay? We play League of Legends, it's great. Just embrace the lifestyle. You know,
this insults our whole audience.
No, it's a compliment.
It's a compliment?
Trust me, if it's coming from me, it's a compliment.
Okay.
Look, play Singed. You all know it's good. It's fun at the moment, you know? That's where we belong. back in the past, maybe that would have been an insult, but times have changed. It's 2025, get with the times. Dragon goes down. Early game, the business has just been Dragon stacking, or at least trading, I should say.
See, Adam is doing like boss tech here. He proxied the wave into getting the Krugs. That's nice.
So, his armor reduction on E's up 5%. His AD ratio on his ult is based on travel time. 60 to, it got buffed by 20 to 40%.
It's a big buff, yeah.
At max ult range, I feel like 120% on AD ratio. If you're lethality Sion, what you would do like 300, 400, 500 damage with an ulti?
Yeah.
That's kind of absurd.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Oh, man. My people are still watching after I called them degens, Jack.
Turret plating will fall soon.
It's fine, you meant it in a good way.
Hey, that's right.
Whatever that means.
Surely you've been called that before, no?
I have been called that, but it wasn't a compliment.
Oh, no?
Who uses degenerate as a compliment? I guess it's kind of like calling someone a nerd.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
That's who we are. That's our lifestyle.
Yeah. But I still don't think I'd like to be called a nerd, you know?
No?
I don't know. Would you like
I've seen your streams. Okay, flash away. Wow, that bomb is huge. And Thayger gets away. Double flash though. Malrang still followed up. Lyncas gets his heroic charge in and helps for the kill. Malrang still in trouble here as Fleshy is just cornerstoning Malrang from his escape. Double kill set up away. Larssen, he gets out. Even though the head pulverized, Hansumdi is running in. Lyncas tags him, but that's the end of the trade. Now it's at 4 for Vitality in this early game.
Vitality are just running over them. They're getting every fight that they need. 3-0 on Lyncas now, 2.5k gold lead. As it's double proxy here for Adam and Nako. With Adam TPing bot here to actually defend this tower, so at least they're able to hold on to that, but they're not able to stem the bleeding.
Yeah. And it's getting worse. I mean, with this lead as well, let's not forget, like, the Ziggs is climbing up the chain.
Yeah.
There's a Zhao that's very powerful this early on. We'll look at a replay because every fight is going Vitality's way.
Yeah, and it's a great engage by Czajek here. Catches out Thayger. He's recalling on Vision. Done it before. Gets caught out. Ends up going down. And then Malrang as well. In trouble. Larssen has to flash away. And it's just full control from Vitality.
Yeah, we can keep going. Wukong, nice, goated. Braum no flash, yeah.
Okay, this time was comms.
That's good comms.
No singing this time, you know.
Yeah, I thought he would do something troll.
But then again, it's only 15 minutes.
But maybe it's like he's playing 6, so he's like needs to concentrate, you know.
You really think?
Yeah, because when you play a champ you're not that familiar with, you need to concentrate more. Well, and I don't think he's that familiar with 6. Maybe he is. Maybe that's what he, maybe he has an account called Carzzy.
Carzzy is a good name. Wait, that's a great name. As teleport in, we're going to fight, but NAVI getting TP'd on.
Oh my
God. It's a steal, and Thayger's going to die alongside with it. The setup, the bomb up as Nako's joined in, and Larssen running for his life because he knows the done deal. Decimating Smash will help, but the re-engage from Nako at max range. Malrang's going to die yet again, and NAVI are getting absolutely clapped.
Oh my God, Lyncas steals the Herald. He kills Malrang and Thayger, and it's a disaster for NAVI as Vitality get the mid tower. They're gonna get the top tower. Oof, and you have to feel that might just be game.
It really feels like it. There's no competition so far in this game. 4,000 gold lead, and that fan in the audience very happy they don't have to pull out 60 euros for a jersey right now.
Maybe they wanted to. Maybe they just wanted a reason to buy the jersey.
They probably did.
Maybe they're really sad right now.
Maybe if
and then their favorite caster called them a degenerate. They're watching their team lose.
They like that, I'm sure. And they're maybe just upset because they wanted it to be a business expense. They could maybe expense it if NAVI won.
Oh, here we see Lyncas steals the Herald, kills Thayger, wraps around, gets on to Larssen, but he's a bit too fast with the face rush. Lyncas continues to wrap around, gets onto Malrang with the help of Nako, and it's just everything going wrong for NAVI.
Everything. Even after Adam had a really good ult. His entrance into that fight was nice, but Fleshy interrupted the decimating smash.
And over the wall. I'm MJ in his prime.
Really? Really? In his prime? As opposed to now. Okay. Nako caught out here. There's an ulti from Adam. Flash away. Great count step gets Nako to safety.
MJ in his prime. I think he's gonna have to do a little bit. Thinking need to win a few titles.
Yeah, well, No, I thought he meant Michael Jackson, like he's stepping over the wall. No, as opposed to...
Michael Jordan.
I know the other one, but I thought
It's the
MJ in his
basketball
prime.
guy.
I know.
No, I'm kidding.
But I thought, like, you know, because he got over the wall, he's gliding.
Like moonwalking?
Well, Michael Jackson did glide, you know?
Yeah.
That's what he did with the moonwalk.
It's a bit of a reach for sure, but I get what you mean.
Holding from Nako. I'm not sure if it's a reach. MJ could be either of those two, okay?
For sure.
Adam is dead.
Who would say MJ in his prime?
Well, because he's no longer with us, so
But
it's
that's
probably
weird
in his
to
prime.
say.
Yeah, but we have weird players, okay? We're not. I don't think
Like you wouldn't say I'm
people.
Elvis right now in his prime.
I would, because Elvis now is probably not doing that. You know?
I guess. Maybe.
Elvis in his prime, yeah. As opposed to what he sings these days. Yeah, I don't like his music these days. 2025 is definitely not his year. Now, you might think we're falling off the rails. You would be right. It's 5.5k gold lead though, and Vitality are slapping NAVI silly, and like we haven't even talked about the Ziggs. The Ziggs is just always there in the fight doing good damage, but we haven't had to because the rest of the team,
It's really the top side that are doing the heavy lifting.
I got to give credit to Fleshy. Fleshy's Alistar has been clean. I think Fleshy's had a clean series. I think he's been really good actually.
He's playing well. Man, every time we say the word Fleshy, he should rename. You should rename, put an A in your name, bro. Make it flashy.
Okay.
Because flesh, like...
We can call him Fleshy if you want.
Fleshy?
He's the shy
Actually,
of the support.
yeah, if he plays well, you should call him Fleshy. I like that.
You like that, don't you?
I like that better, yeah.
We've had a Shy in League. We've now got a Fleshy. We've got the Shy.
Yeah, a lot of shies. Maybe because all gamers are shy.
I don't think they are. Actually, the Shy is kind of shy.
You met him?
I've met him a couple of times, and he's very humble.
That's cute.
So,
I would think he's like very arrogant, to be honest.
No, not at all.
Oh, that's cool.
Him and Rookie, actually, the most humble people ever.
That's really cool.
It's really nice, yeah.
Oh.
It's like, I say the same about like Doomby's very happy and giggly, and he's humble as well. For a lot of like League pros, they're like Caps. Like Caps is a great example in our region. Caps, I've never seen that man not smile. Like, have you ever seen him upset?
I mean, I think when he's lost, he's pretty...
He's not
smiling.
But he still gives like that passive smile, even when you think someone will be pissed off.
Yeah, maybe.
Think about it.
I get what you mean, but he's a happy guy for sure. As we got a dive here from Navi.
But how good's it going to go? I mean, there's a lot of mitigation here with Nako in the bounce house. Being created 4 members of Navi on the turret, but
they don't have the damage.
Vitality bringing Czajek. He sends in a tipper. And with the flutter of the wall, Fleshy might not get the knock up, but with a triple already Czajek, I smell a quadra, and he's running at Larssen. As he gets out though, if only just, Czajek is still on the chase, and Navi tried so hard and got absolutely zilched from it.
And I told you, Jake, that this game was going to be about the top laners, and it's not Nako. That's too damn strong. They're not able to dive him, they don't have the damage. And I think that was maybe the last breath of air that Navi will be able to breathe in this series, as everything is just falling apart around them.
GX going to be happy with a win here as well. MKoi, I mean, they're going to be looking to be like, yeah, this is helping us out too, this dive.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see Nako is jumping back and forth, and they try to auto him down, but his HP bar barely even moves. As then, finally, Czajek is able to TP in, Carzzy arrives, and it's just doom for the rest of Navi. Larssen gets the face rush at least, so he gets out, but it doesn't really mean much, does it? Oh, yeah.
I wasted my lines, you turned down the lights, I'm stuck in that time.
What?
See, if you can't be hyped with Vitality after this...
I just can't believe we put Carzzy on broadcast, man. Like,
I need to hear more
love
of
it.
that.
Our production team. I'm going to come back and give you guys a hug. That was perfect.
Might need to DM Carzzy after that one.
We do. Carzzy's real voice exposed, and what a day for League of Legends, eh? Imagine, you know, coming in, you buy a ticket, you're like, what are we going to get out of our first series? We've obviously like getting excited for G2 Fnatic, but what's the starter like? What's the soup like?
Yeah.
And this
just
is
hear
your soup.
Carzzy moaning in your ear.
This is what you get. You get Carzzy. You're right, moaning in your ear. And that's not the first time, actually. I remember last split. Last split, we literally put a clip on, like, in one of the last weeks of Carzzy doing the same thing.
Well,
Imagine being on his team.
That's how you know he's winning, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. Larssen getting shredded. And, oh boy, he gets out for now, but Mega Inferno Bomb is just going to hit Thayger for a little bit. I'd say it'd be good for NAVI that 2 members survived, but the wave's coming in. They're getting sieged by Carzzy over the wall, who's got 2 items now. Culling doesn't do too much, and that's the best they can hope for. At 8k gold down, that's good for NAVI.
Yeah, they try to defend the dive. They're able to do so successfully. Little voice crack now.
Oh, it's okay.
That's okay.
You need to take a moment, have a deep breath. Think about it. I said a deep breath, don't gasp for air. You're like that, like a 6-year-old when they're like, take a deep breath, and they literally do it and hold their breath just to show they can. You young kids of today, you're such a zoomer. You're like 19, aren't you? 20?
Bro, I'm not 19 or 20. Do you think I'm that young?
I don't know. You're super young, aren't you?
I'm 24. I'm not that young.
Still young. And see, the thing
I think
is,
that's old. People call me Unk. Everybody calls me Unk.
They shouldn't.
But older people call me Unk. You know, like I played with the Rat, and he calls me Unk. I played with Cadrell, he calls me Unk. It doesn't make sense. They're older than me.
No, but Cadrell is an Unk. Bro, that guy's 29.
They're just projecting it.
Yeah. Actually, no. You know, he says he's 29. He's probably hiding it like he hides most things. That guy's probably 34, 35.
What does he hide?
I mean, he hides the age. He pretends. He says, like he says, he's 182 centimeters. Fleshy, exhausted. Will this go anywhere? The question going to be answered. Trample's good on the Malrang. He's running for his life. It's a Winter's Biden. Lyncas now rolling in. NAVI just struggling to defend their own jungle as Czajek slowly working down bot turret. And will NAVI get a kill in this game?
That's the question, isn't it? I think they will.
Okay.
I think, like, Carzzy will die.
Okay. Carzzy.
Like, worst case, he runs into enemy fountain and then laps.
Okay, I can see that happening. Adam just got absolutely chunked.
Yeah, it's hard when you're behind in this matchup. And now the Ambessa with the level 16 as well. So much armor penetration.
The Lost Whisper in hand. Last Whisper, sorry. Close enough.
And they get the 3rd Drake as well. And they're kind of just waiting for Nash. And once Nash spawns, I think that's when the game will really be decided. Vitality will start it up. They'll look to turn. If they're able to get the turn, NAVI die. If NAVI's able to do a miracle, maybe NAVI win.
NAVI don't. Yeah, any game's winnable. Until that Nexus falls down, any game in the LEC is winnable.
True.
Okay.
What was it? A DNF through 13k gold lead or something?
I mean, of course they did. DNF, what a team.
What a team, man.
What a team. I mean, I don't mean to blame them. I would love to see DNF
I think
like
you're
a
allowed
Vitality.
to blame them. They're like one of the worst teams.
But wouldn't you love to see like a DNF versus like a Vitality or something like that? Wouldn't that be so fun? We need a mid to lower team international now.
What? What was that? That was crazy.
Okay, Nako's out. He flashes now. I don't know.
Oh my God, Fleshy.
He comes in, he bombers him with the bounce house, and Czajek's now joined in. Adam probably saved the play with the Decimating Smash, but Czajek gets in range, launches out Tibbers, and Hans, Sandy is dead. Now Adam will join as well. Will NAVI get a kill? For now, that is unanswered. Malrang is going to whoop whoop, and he's about to find out how far away that is. Vitality have smoked them.
And Fleshy leaves no survivor.
Fleshy!
As they take down Malrang. They're going to get the Baron Nashor. That was a crazy buff from Knock. I want to see that again. I mean, he goes... It looks like he went on the Sion ult, and the Sion is traveling. Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
Let's see it again. Why not?
So he ultis in, ults on the Sion, and then dashes with the ulti.
What?
But that's so cool. That's like... Bro, that's so cool. That looks so cool.
I mean, but the thing is, when we saw it live, I think it was more jolty.
Yeah.
We definitely saw a teleport, like.
But when we saw the slow-mo, it looked so cool.
Yeah, it did look a lot cooler with slow-mo.
Oh, Nako's onto more as
Larssen is dead.
Yep.
Let's farm KDAs. Can we get a 20k gold lead in this game? The all aspect of the mystery now haunts us.
I think not.
I think so. I'll tell you how it's possible. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's bring this up. Where are we? Let's bring this up. Now, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see champions here grouping up for a fight. Right? Kill that guy as well. Jungle camps coming up.
We need some more circles, maybe.
And then, look, all these camps here. I think they can do it. I think it's possible. 20k, the mission, 9,000 gold. Vitality would set the standard in what is, again, not to take away from the fact that if Navi loses, they are in a serious world of hurt in the standings, but like...
Let me just get this straight. Your argument was that there are towers and there are champions, so they will get...
Yeah, the circles didn't really need to happen, but I never get to touch the telestrator, and so I had a good time, you know?
Fair enough.
I drew the Olympics.
I think this might be more appropriate.
Oh, that does hurt, yeah. I mean, I do feel like as Lyncas goes in, Adam gets... instead he burns down. Adam got a turret, though. Adam is split pushing in protest.
Push, Adam, push!
Come on. All right, it's a base race.
I've seen the boss do this.
Yeah, and he's going to TP back because he would not win the base race versus Baron and not win inhibitor turrets now gone. He joins in as Carzzy. Look, he did get the kill before, but now to 5 versus 4 without an 80 carry. Navi at 13,000 gold down, are slowly whittling away. 28 minutes. It is our second 0 kill game so far in the LEC this split, and we're going to see if it holds true. As Navi about to be 0-3, but Vitality in clean fashion now have the open nexus. It ain't 20,000 gold, it's not even close, but Vitality absolutely smoked the hell out of Natus Vincere.
And they don't need 20,000 gold, Jake, as they close game 2 in an incredibly clean fashion and show that they are superior and that they're going to make it out of this group. Well played, Vitality.
Navi in death's door right now, but Vitality really controlling their fate. I don't know what to say. That series was...
It was a chaotic game 1, but then an incredibly one-sided game 2.
Very one-sided game 2. Super easy to understand that Vitality, all that talk about what's been happening in scrims, what's been happening in the preseason.
Definitely show the
why
development. They're that confident.
You can both be a key player of the series. Lyncas, Czajek, or Fleshy. Fleshy had an insane day, I will say that.
Yeah. I think both, for me, Lyncas and Fleshy